I don't give a f.
Yeah, you seem to be really bothered by that.
Yeah, because I push masculinity. You know what I'm saying?
As far as like learning, you know, we have a lot of legends that came through whose stories oftentimes don't get captured or talked about. Rudy Ray Moore recently received his flowers. What's your thoughts about him finally getting recognition? And then I'll continue the conversation. But what's your thoughts?
I just think it's great. I know Rudy very well back in the day. I didn't like his style of comedy.
With the hip hop stuff?
Yeah, that with the storyteller, it was too niggified for me.
Okay.
Yeah, but I loved him as a person. You know, I just see comedy a different way. I don't know. I just have a different way of viewing stand-up comedy. Yeah, but I loved his journey. I loved his business savvy. I enjoyed him wanting the world to know who he was.
Yeah. Because he reminds me of, you know, he was an ultimate hustler in terms.
Yeah, he was the ultimate hustler. Yeah. And when I saw that in the movie, I thought of me, how, you know, I saw everything down to buttons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I don't like him. I'm just saying I didn't really like his style of stand-up comedy. And
like it was intolerable, or is it just like?
You know, it's just like anything else. You know, if you don't like something, you don't like it. You know, I just didn't like it. Yeah, so I liked him, but I didn't like his comedy.
Yeah. One thing about him, we talked to his ex-manager, gentleman that was with him for over 20 years.
Yes.
He would go on to reveal that Rudy was actually a closeted gay man.
Yeah, he was.
Right. Do you think that affects comedy? And we also did a story with Paul Mooney's ex-bodyguard. He put out there about an affair, which kind of put Paul Mooney in a...
Well, the reason why I don't really care about that part, because they never put it in social media, right? See, I have something against like the Dwyane Wades and all those guys, because they post it on social media. I don't care what you do with your family. If you are doing it behind closed doors, we don't care. But if you are actually going from TV show to TV show to promote what you decided in your own home that nobody else has nothing to do with how you pay your bills, or we have nothing to do with how you raise your child. But when you come out in public and go on social media, TV, then it becomes my concern. And that goes on to the Alicia Keys, that goes on to Gabrielle Unions, any man or woman that want to raise their child the way they raise their child. You don't, and I'm going to say exactly that, you don't have to promote it. That keep that shit to yourself, because we don't need to hear it. You know, you influencing or trying to influence or trying to make people happy because this is a choice that you made, or we free around here and all that type of shit. You know, I don't give a.
Yeah, you seem to be really bothered by that.
Yeah, because I push masculinity. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I can't tell another man how to raise their child. All right? Just don't put the shit on fucking social media. And we good. Because then I have to voice my opinion. And I don't want to voice my opinion for somebody who is raising their own child in their home. We ain't got to hear that shit.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Seems to be a pretty on-point narrative of taking black images in particular and pushing that.
Yeah, we don't need to hear it, my man. Everybody, when they cross over to whatever, they feel like they got to go on a world tour.
The establishment seems to also push that too.
Yeah, but they don't come to knock on your door and say and sign you. Yeah. You do it on your own, and then you think it's some fly shit, and it's not. They making me mad. You know, I'm trying to stay calm and fucker, yo. This is pissing me. Do you
remember when you first seen the first story go out?
He was getting his toenails painted and all that. Like, men gotta be men. That's what men. Parenting is to teach. You are their leader. You teach them how. Now, once you're grown, you do what the fuck you want to do.
Right.
But as a parent, you can't be their friend. You gotta guide them to do the things that they need to do. Like some parents let their boyfriend, girl's boyfriend, spend the night at the house. Get the fuck out of here. I was watching something the other day, how back in the day you can whoop your kid's ass because they was out of line.
For sure.
You try that. Even raise your hand now. CPS be at your fucking door. You can't even yell at your kids. But I'm not that kind of parent.
For sure.
You know, I never had problems with my kids like that. You know, I'm well respected with my kids. But if they had this shit out when we was growing up as children, all our parents would be in prison.
Mm-hmm.
They really would.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be in prison.
For sure.
Even mental abuse. You can't even curse at your kids like that. CPS will come get you now. Back then,
Threats.
yeah, you go to school, mind all fucked up. You know, and we wasn't depressed. Like, we didn't use the word depressed like they use it now.
Yeah.
Back then, you know, you got your ass beat, you dealt with it. If you had any type of thought of suicide, your mother will open the window and say, jump, motherfucker. Our mother will tell you to jump. One less mouth to feed, she would say. You can't.
And you get mad, probably slam the door when you realize I'm not fit.
And you can't slam no door. Like years ago, you got your ass whooped, you slammed the door. Then who the fuck slamming doors in my house? You can do it now. Not back then. You would get your ass beat slamming your mother's door in the house.
So when we look at that element of how parenting was then, and then kind of what's going on with, again, Wade and allowing his young son to determine different things that maybe might be too early to make those.
Too early, yep.
How do we get back to that old school? Does it take people like yourself?
What we're doing now,
Yeah.
we give people an opportunity to make a decision. You know, some people are gonna, good for you, Dwyane Wade. Good for you, Gabrielle Union. Okay, but you're gonna hear our side too. And you're not gonna, because someone wants to do something their way, don't come down on me.
Yeah.
Or people like me who this is our belief. Oh, you this and you don't care about. No, it's not that I don't care. I just know what I like. Now I know what I want to push.